Hello and welcome to the February and March edition of my Thrift Find series. Now, I had to make this one bi-monthly instead of, I think, 1 month, like I anticipated last month. This is partially because I was without a car for about 3 weeks. My car got into a bit of an accident. Thankfully, I'm alright. The damage wasn't so bad. I had to get some repairs done. Now it's back in driving shape. But I had to go a little while without thrifting. But the little bit of thrifting I was able to do at the end of March, the beginning of February, is all going to be covered in this video. So let's get started. Alright, hello. This is the first new thrift find that was in late January, actually. I just went on a quick run to do some errands. I ran by 2 thrift stores, 2 of the best ones in town, I think, and I found this PlayStation model. If we take a look in the back, this one is the first model that has the RCA jacks in the back. It's got supposedly that's slightly better audio quality. I do have one of these models, but it was in really rough condition. It was like really dirty. The disk drive needs some work. You have to hold it upside down for it to read discs. This one, I was surprised. So first, we open it. Someone just left a game in it. And then I also plugged it in, checked if it worked, and it did, to my surprise. It was a little weird and flaky, but I had the video on my TV set to the wrong input initially, so we'll see. This seems to be a better PlayStation than my other one of the same model. It also came with, 2 controllers. I already have the regular first model, which probably is going away fodder. I do like third-party controllers, though, just having lots of extras. This is Piranha Pad. Now, cheap, junky one, but it's cool to have a couple of those for each console. And additionally, in this quick little 2-store run, I ran across this old, apparently from 1968, it's the copyright in the books inside, a French teaching cassette program. So not only is it vintage cassettes possibly, but it's also the language that I took in high school, so if I wanted to try and study up again, I could use this, learn some antiquated terms like enchanté. So here I have some findings from the first week of February. Kind of really couldn't get myself to get up, so I only did a run to a couple of the thrift stores in the area instead of all of them. I found Big Brain Academy on the Wii. Kind of just forgot the series even existed. First party. Looks kind of interesting. Getting first party titles on Wii. Not a bad idea. And then this was the time I actually got a few clothing items. So the main thing that stuck out to me was this just custom sweatshirt. Just a black bar in the center in place of where text would go. It's just like some Hanes sweatshirt, but I don't know. Something about it spoke to me. And I just got I just got a jacket. Not really even going to show it. Just wanted to show it here because I do have a bit of a problem with jackets and thrifts. I just tend to get a ton of them. So aside from games, that's what I get excess of. Now this here is not a thrift, this is a new release, which is something I said I usually wouldn't show in these videos, but there was nothing else I was able to get between my car getting wrecked and just having to sit around for a month, so I'm showing the 3D World release stuff anyways. Alright, hello, I've got a little bit of extra excitement in my voice because this is the first thrift run after about a month after the car wreck, which I think I described earlier. Found a few interesting items. Didn't really find a lot, so there's only 4 things here, but we'll go through them anyways. So, first of all, non-gaming item, just a used French press. I'm gonna try and make some coffee in a different way. French presses don't require any extra stuff, so I just need this, and we'll see if that tastes better than my Clever Dripper. Now, in terms of games, the first stop was the Salvation Army. Found 2 of these Trauma Team / Trauma Center series games for Wii. Remember hearing good things about at least one of them back in the day. I think the back of one of these says, yeah, this one. Maybe? No. Can't read. One of these says basically like it's an anime hospital drama. And apparently Trauma Team is one that came out in 2010. This one came out in 2016, and this is a sequel to Trauma Center 1. And there were 2 on DS, so decently long series. Then I also found a complete in-box Genesis game at a thrift. Kind of wild. Open it up. Got everything. Which, I mean, there's used game stores in town that would, like, buy this stuff, so... That's where I'm like, really don't expect to see these, but... Genesis is one of those consoles where I like just getting everything. Collecting complete in box is always fun, because 90% of games came in these nice clamshells. But that was it from March 1st, just about. So in the same first thrift run, after recovering my car, I also got this from a thrift. This is just a window air conditioner. Nice little find for me. It'll be a good temporary solution since I don't know exactly where I'll be in the next couple months. Just might move apartments. Keep me cool. Very good. On this particular thrift run, I also ran into these plug-and-plays. One of these I already have. The other one is sort of a sign of the times. Now it's these after the 2010s Miss Pac-Man units you see out instead of the early 2000s ones. Then I also saw this big box PC game at another thrift. And I just don't really understand this when I see it, but it has a clearance price from when it was in retail that is lower than what the thrift store is asking. Nice. So to wrap up the month of March, I went on sort of a half thrift run. I just went to 2 stores, the better ones in town. And I didn't buy anything, but I did run into a few interesting things. So the first thing was just this weird black box, quite literally. This is some sort of audio hi-fi device. On the back of it, there's some RCA jacks. Apparently what this does is it adds a sonic holography effect, I guess kind of like a reverb type effect added to your sound. Probably not really something that interests most people nowadays. Next, I also saw another one of these typical sort of gamer-y t-shirts. Dude, I went AFK to be here. I wonder if these shirts will still be a thing in 10 years. And then finally, the last thing I ran into is a meme card game. Will this also be a thing in 10 years? We'll see. So that wraps up my months of February and March for thrifting. Hopefully I can have a little better bit of finds in the next few months now that I have a car the whole time, hopefully. We'll see if I do these videos monthly or bi-monthly. Probably depends on how much stuff I find, how packed I want these videos to be. Either way, thanks for watching through all the way. Let me know if there's anything cool that you guys have found in thrifts. And take care.